People use weights and, the repetition, and they build mass up. But, repetition is one thing, yeah? But you're just building certain parts of the body here. Now, what we have here is a sledgehammer, 8 to 10 pounds here. And the reason why I use this, now, if you notice a samurai, he'll use an oint, like a powder, to develop his arm strength, so for his sword here. But here, I'm using a sledgehammer. The reason why I'm using a sledgehammer, because it allows me to maneuver in a natural form. What you want to build is your natural muscles, your natural limbs, your natural movements, you see? So if I can move my arm with weights in a natural form, I build that area, all those areas up the way I move my hand, so that when I throw a straight punch, that form, that muscle is built up. If I throw a backhand, that muscle, if I throw a straight arm, that muscle, an elbow, those muscles are built because I'm working my arm rather than repetition. From here, arm bends, arm lifts here, like that, here, because that's the areas that I'm developing. And these are the directions of the areas that I'm developing here, straight. But if I move here and I move here, all these areas, if I'm using certain forms of my movements and body, and I use a weight to be able to utilize, I'm developing. So no matter which way I strike, I've conditioned my body to bring form and power to that area. Okay? So, I use the sledgehammer because it has that means in which allows me to move in different directions. Okay. You see? Different angles. And if I want to develop my wrist, all right. So, we have two hammers. The exercise, first, to develop height. Punching it. Just keep it so that you can learn balance with it. Learn the weight. Learn to carry the weight so that you can feel the balance, and learn the weight of the balance. This. You know, in utilizing this method, you know, there's a mental and spiritual thing going on, because this is an awkward instrument to use in the fashion that we're using it. So, you know, so to use something that's awkward and to be able to utilize it the way you want to utilize outside of its own use, or it's the character of it, takes a mental and spiritual connection. So when I said here, I don't want you, you know, and this here is not like using weights where you're using leverage and, you know, leg lifts and body lifts. No, this here is because the nature of it, you have to balance it. So when I say pick it up from here and balance it, and saying this is all arms. See, it also helps my posture, but that's it. The posture is just the even distribution of weight. But here, I got to use my arm mechanics. Okay? You say, look, what I'm doing? You see, it's a mental thing. You know, mind over the matter, right? Basic physics. You say, I don't let the balance of it defeat me, and then I'm controlling it. Yeah, I'm controlling, and I'm not. You know, all I'm doing is just posture, and it's my arm that makes the balance, right? But if I'm like, it's defeating me. If I'm doing here, no, you bounce here, pick it up, bounce. Listen.